only have one player.
I killed everyone else. Say goodbye to your beloved characters.
Say goodbye to our beloved heroes. It is the Polaire show now. Uh, but no, we left off on a note that's Clothis is gonna have show a little stuff for Polaire. Vi, Vi, Violet. I need to talk to Rachel alone.
That's okay.
I'm gonna kick you out of the call now.
Just the two of us. Uh-huh.
Goodbye.
Alone.
I always feel mean doing that, but I also need to do this. So,
Character moment.
as you look into the starry eyes of Clothis, the room goes dark and stars start to blink into existence around you. I will be showing you 3 prophecies. 2 of them are the path you have been given. One of them pertains to all six of you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, 6. Sorry. Give me a
Numbers
second.
are hard, it's okay.
Faradell, Julia, Mumford.
Wait, did you just say Juliet?
Karen, I feel like I'm missing a character.
Amana? She's dead.
No, not Amana. Faradell.
Jake has 2. There's
I forgot Milosh. So, 7
Oh, wow.
7
Oh, wow.
people. All 7 of you. So, which would you like to start with? And he brings out 2 glowing orbs, one blue and almost like a warm, peaceful kind of presence to it, one red, but cold and dark, and it almost feels lonely. And then the last orb is in the middle. It's not like the other orbs, it's black and almost frightening. It's like a petrifying fear. And it almost looks liquidy.
I am avoiding that one for the time being. Let's start it rough with my good boy Red.
As you begin to touch the red orb, it kind of... Your eyes flash. Blair, you are sitting on a throne of bones and skulls as 4 demons kneel before you. Your search for power takes you down a dark, lonely path. As these 4 demons kind of look up, you notice that they approximate what your family once was. One of them looking like Mumford, the next looking like Valkaren, the third looking like Milosh, and the last looking like Faradell. It's frightening. They don't look like them, but they do. It's their eyes are more sunken in, and they almost look tired, like you've been overworking them. These may look like your family, but they're only approximations. Your family died long ago. As Colossus moves to the other side of you, and in your grief, and with your power, you made approximations. They feared you because of this power. They tried to stop you. But in the end, they failed. You may have defeated Kavor. You may have destroyed him and his armies. But what do you have left in this form?
Where's Samuel?
Samuel didn't want to see you like this. Would you want to see him like this? You look towards your hand. They're blue, but with a reddish tint. Your bones more protruded as horns start to appear around your arm and skin. As you look into a reflection of yourself, you notice your horns are more jagged and less of the circular, more peaceful variety. You look around you and you see a cloak of shadows. Obviously remnants of your battle with Kavor.
I thought you said I could protect them.
I said you could protect them from Kavor. I'd never said that you could protect them from what you'd become. It's a scary thought.
Okay.
When you have to ask to protect your family from yourself.
Oh, take me to the other one, the nice one.
And you almost feel disoriented as you kind of fly out of this almost dreamlike situation. This wouldn't happen. You would never be this corrupted by power. You think. But wouldn't you? It's a strange thought that kind of appears in your head. As you press your hand on this blue warm orb, Kavor is defeated. Yes. You've lost many friends, but Samuel's still here. Mumford's still here. Milos has gone back to Goliathpor to take his rightful place as leader of his tribe. You don't feel lonely. You feel warm, but there's that sinking feeling that you always get through. By the way, I'm echoing. Right?
You can hear yourself?
Yeah, I can hear myself.
That is very odd.
Maybe just turn down the volume.
I have headphones.
Yeah, so sometimes it's just too loud that the mic sometimes just picks it up. So just turn down the volume.
How's that?
Test? Yeah. Test?
I turned it down a little further.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, we're good. You You have that sinking feeling that maybe Kavor could come back in some type of way. Unlike the last vision, instead of destroying Kavor entirely, you sealed him with his own magic, creating almost an impenetrable bubble. You've globed him.
We've
But
globed him.
you had, for this ritual to work, you had to take a piece of Kavor out of it. And you've just always been afraid of the fact that he might grow from that piece. You look around, Samuel is king. Samuel is more mature now. He's taking care of his people. He's deciding on maybe making the kingdom of Kinsland a democracy just because he's tired and just wants to spend the rest of his life with you.
Mhm. And
And
there's just that nagging doubt of,
yeah, there's just the nagging doubt that Kavor could come back and take everything away from you. Like he did.
is there no middle ground? A little bit of power gain and smiting and none of the everyone dead?
No. No middle ground, no third side of this coin. There's just either the feeling that you're going to lose everyone that you love, or that you're going to gain everything that you love, but you're always going to have that nagging doubt. If you do find the third choice, it will be an interesting path for you to follow.
Challenge accepted.
And time for the third prophecy. As you were kind of not ripped like the last one, but like gently pushed out. Excuse me. Gently pushed out of this dream. You wake up and you see the last almost liquid like orb. This is your present. As he moves the orb towards you, slowly, you see that it starts to move and latch to your temple, and then almost pull itself towards you. You're in a dimension. You're somewhere that you don't recognize. You hear screaming. It's so loud and silent at the same time. It's almost like it's not coming from your ears, it's coming from your head. As you see night walkers start to move through. And as you look towards one of them, you see a building. Not just any building. Atlas Corporation headquarters. This is Kingsland. This is Janastras. This is your home. How did it get like this? And you look almost down, trying to figure something out, like a clue, like a newspaper or something. And as you look down, there's a like almost black glowing light coming from your chest, and you don't know why. What do you do?
Look at the rest of me?
You look at the rest of you. It almost seems normal, but not really. You're you kind of look at your hands. Your nails are black. Your hands almost your body is decaying as you walk. You look towards a window and your eyes are gone. Your face is decaying. You're dead. And as this realization comes towards you, your body tears itself, and a light passing through planes, and you can almost follow this light through the plains into Shadowfell, Kavur's claimed realm. And you notice five other lights start to appear. No, sorry, four other lights start to appear. No, wait, sorry, Jesus Christ. Five other lights start to appear, and you see the first light, and you hear help as you hear Valkaren scream help. Roll an insight check for me, please.
Come on, baby. Don't do me dirty. Yes! Okay. That is 27.
Something Kavor did to you. Not when you were young, but when his first incident on you. And you remember Takar dying before you. That first incident planted a seed in you. A seed of Shadowfell. You and the rest of your party are spires that will bring Shadowfell to Altonia. And the dream cuts. You are back in Lotus's home, standing before Colossus. And I'm going to invite the rest of our players. If I can find... There it is.
I knew you'd be first. I almost put money on it.
What money?
You
I'm sorry, Violet, that you had to
call me
be...
out like this.
I'm sorry, Violet, that I kicked you out of the call.
It was very mean.
It's okay, I love you.
Still mean. another person.
Also,
Hi, Greg.
I encourage everyone to check out the new map.
I thought you were gonna say merch.
Whoa, merch?
No, no
I'm going
merch,
to
not yet.
A good map.
Kiara Silverlane's home.
Wow.
So
Wink, wink.
this is the new this is the game I was talking about. It's called TaleSpire, and it is just cool. And I showed Rachel this because I like it. It lifts up the other floor. It's just so cool.
Okay.
That's strong.
Yeah. Anyways, this is Kiara Silverlane's home. Clothis has just finished having his conversation with Polaire. Wee, wee. Okay, I'm having way too much fun with this. As you kind of Polaire, you're backing in Lotus's home, and Lotus is currently having a conversation with Alana. Just because it's just an awkward conversation.
They need to have this conversation.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna put them in the study or their bedroom. I have no idea. Just put them in the study.
There's books in there. No one will enter.
Especially our party. By the way, this is Mumford, and that's
What
Iseora,
up? I'm Jared. I'm 19.
and that's
Whoa,
Polaire.
I'm Mumford. Nice to meet you.
As you guys kind of notice, Colossus is done with Polaire. Polaire, what do you do?
I'm kind of just reeling still. Well, that's not good. He's like scratching his head, or like,
His horn.
Are you okay, Polaire?
There's a bit of a problem that I don't know how to solve. So you know how Cabinet Man has been messing with us for a while. Yeah, that put this like seed of Shadowfell or something in us, and now we're like angry. We're like how Shadowfell is gonna connect to Altonia.
So we're like people portals.
Yeah, well, like
Gross.
like yeah.
People portals is it's how Shadowfell's environment is going to be transported into Eltonia, creating a new Shadowfell.
Like what Windrum was doing in his tower.
Yep.
We're the towers.
We are all a tower. How do we get the portals out of there? Is there a way?
What'd you roll for insight?
Me?
Yeah.
Like 27.
You would know that the only way to get this, it's actually. I get an advantage on stealth checks for Kavor.
Why? Because Kavor is so ugly, we wouldn't want to look at them.
Obviously.
No. You would
Shocking.
actually know that it is no longer a seed at this point. If it was a seed, it would be easier to deal with. But since sorry, what tui? Okay, um, you would know that he's been messing with you guys for a long time, and because of that, it has grown and kind of wrapped itself throughout your soul. So all he needs to do is kill you to create another spire, because there is already one spire.
Do I?
Because Valkarin died.
Oh no. Good news. We need to stay alive.
Also, you would know that that no form of resurrection, revivify, or anything else would affect the spire anymore. So there's a spire to Shadowfell now. If you resurrected Valkarin, her soul would come back to her body, but that spire is now planted and is now kind of access to Shadowfell. Actually, sorry, there are two spires. If you and I would like to remind you guys that Rolodon is being plagued by aberrations.
I feel like I gasped too soon.
Is it
No, it was good.
Is it Anna?
No, it's not Amana.
Oh. Fun fact, she's dead. I don't know if we said that already or not.
Oh yeah, she's dead. She's very dead because she couldn't roll a nat 20 to save her life.
Literally.
Because she needed to save her life.
Um. So yeah, that whole thing is there. Um. Anything else, Polaire? Is there anything else you want to tell your dad and newfound friend?
We really need to figure out a way to beat up
Kavor really didn't like it when I could throw my axe. It seemed to hit them very hard.
Anything special about the axe?
force damage.
Oh, I blacked out, and then it suddenly turned into more of a throwing thing. And I hold up my axe, which is usually very much not a throwing thing.
You see a very intricate, like, cyberpunkian axe with an engine on it that kind of, as Mumford kind of shows it off, revs it a little bit, and a little bit of cold ass ice fire comes out.
No one
Did
can
you say
say
something
engine.
about force damage?
Oh, force damage?
Well, yeah,
It could have been.
No, you threw it at with force damage because remember that's one of your rage effects.
I know. I'm just questioning whether or not Mumford would be like, oh yes, this is this type of damage. I may not be well versed in magic.
Roll a raw intelligence check, Mumford.
How dare you? I got a nat 20, so 19.
Yeah,
It's
you
fucking
know
nat 20 of the game.
You know that this is the work of your wild magic surge.
Alright, so it's like force damage? Like magical force? They
Or
hated it.
perhaps that's what this enemy is weak to.
Right.
I'm going to take a guess and assume none of you are any good at manifesting magical force energy.
punch good. That seems to be magically delicious. Don't copyright strike me.
You said it with
Hang
so
on.
little enthusiasm they won't know.
They won't hear you.
Well, fortunately, I have a spiritual weapon
Ooh.
which deals force damage.
Well,
By the way,
that's
this is
handy.
that's Jared.
19?
No, that's just Jared. You know your limo driver.
And he never learned how to read.
You know your limo driver.
Answer the question. Can he read?
Yes, he can read.
That's
He's the
disappointing.
most
But okay.
literate of us all.
He really is.
Wow, what's it like?
Ah, it's not too
It's
bad.
fine,
I do miss
I want-
Valkyrin. We would talk about books.
Oh,
I wonder if the spires are anything like the hell wells. Which are wells to
Hell
hell? It's a well to hell. It's like a hole that devils were tossed into to banish them to hell.
like yesterday's lunch.
Yeah.
I see.
I do find it hilarious when Mumford has to figure out weird shit I've made up for Altonia.
I'm Tank. I'm only allowed to retain so much information.
It's probably the concussions.
Yeah.
It's probably that purple scar.
It's gone now. I check if it's actually gone. I forgot to check before.
Roll a perception check.
Lifts up my shirt but does not look. That's a 16.
You look. It's
Whoa.
gone. If you rolled any
Alright.
low, if you rolled like a 3, I would have said, "You look. Oh, it's still there, and it's fur colored."
Oh my.
Whoa. Fur colored scar.
So, what do you guys do with what are you guys thinking right now?
These people are so weird. I like them.
Aww.
Aw.
Okay. Anyways,
Concern about Polaire.
you're feeling concerned about Polaire? Polaire,
Yes.
what are you thinking?
Always.
You just had a serious vision.
Yeah, I'm thinking about door number 3 that I haven't seen yet.
I want to point out Colossus didn't know what door number 3 was.
I know, but I want door number 3 because everything sucks.
Also, Colossus pulls out the deck of many things. There. One last thing.
Is this something you like have to do every time, like by a curse?
You have no idea.
I don't. That's why I asked.
It's not really a curse per se. It's just I'm the god of fate. There are higher ups that want me to do something.
There's a higher up to a god?
Have
Always.
people been complaining to HR about the God of Fate just sitting around watching fate happen?
Very much so.
Silly.
There's HR?
Actually,
There's always a bigger fish.
we call it GR. Oh no, HR, Heavenly Resources.
Oh my gosh.
Canon.
Tune in to Not Good Enough for the Heavenly Resources one shot.
Oh my god, yes.
Um,
Give me a second, let me get the deck of many things up.
It'd be
if I get
incredible.
my soul pulled out of my body again, I am suing.
You're going
Who
to
are you?
Heavenly Resources?
Pull a card. Lysander, your godfriend's being mean to me.
Stop.
Am I drawing a card?
Yes, you're drawing a card.
Polaire? Okay, I'm going to describe this. Polaire looks at the deck, looks at Mumford, just shakes his head, just like, I guess this is happening now. What am I
You're not rolling anything today.
rolling? Oh, goody. Even better.
As you kind of hesitantly draw the card, you feel it's almost metallic. And as you draw it, it bends like a card, but it feels kind of metallic and not sharp. But as you draw it, it starts to wrap itself around each finger. You have drawn, if I can find it, the key. Sorry, not the key. It is. No.
The metal version of Venom?
Venom.
We are metal.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, it sounds like Ultron, you know, when the dust settles, all that will be left is metal.
Give me 1 second as I try to find the card that I was thinking of.
Why do things keep wrapping around my fingers? I don't feel comfortable with this.
I needed a dough.
What about my lips?
Okay,
No,
god damn it.
Fine, listen. First it was a worm in the non-recorded thing. Now it's this. Like,
What are you
That's
talking
two
about?
things. It doesn't keep happening.
What are you talking about non-recorded?
Because if you recorded that, I'll stab you with a pen.
What are you talking about?
the monster of the week.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, worm.
I totally forgot about the worm.
Yeah,
You
the non-Euclidean fourth-dimensional worm.
anyways, you draw.
You know.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ!
Aren't you glad we're all here, Dylan?
I was giving Polaire a cool magical item, but fuck it.
No, come back.
Nope, you get the void again.
No. Don't punish me for their action.
What are you talking about punishing you for their actions? I'm punishing them for their actions. Sorry. You gain the sun. As you draw this card, the metal kind of forms around your fist. It's just another item I have to fucking create. These are the bands of the soul. So, the bands of the soul. First of all, you can cast Spirit Shroud at, I think, yeah, it's at, I think it's a 4th level spell.
Third.
3rd level. You can cast yeah, 3rd. Spirit Shroud as 3rd, once per long rest. You gain an additional +2 to hit and damage.
Sick.
And as this band kind of just wraps around your hands, you feel almost, it's not a completion, but like it's formed for your hand.
It feel right.
It feel right.
Is it like a glove?
It fits like a glove. And then you hear Alana scream. Lotus. Oh, by the way, this is solely useless now that Val's gone, but there is a fly button for this.
Alright, guys, one of us has to sprout wings.
I'll do it.
I have a broom.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna go check out the screaming person.
you're gonna go check out.
So we're gonna do that.
Oh, you
Same
cut out when
person?
you cut out when you said that. I was just like, yep, okay, this is fine.
Oh wow, this was actually catfolk. Okay, good. I was like, is this Tabaxi or is this just a rat dude?
On -2 health, I think it's dead.
Lotus falls unconscious and is now seizing.
Can I do a medicine check? Just see what's going on there.
And let me move everyone to it, except for Clothis, who is going to disappear. As he does.
There's too much drama. He's gotta go.
Goodbye, great heroes! And good riddance. Jesus Christ.
Thanks, my dude.
No problem, my dude!
Clovis always so pessimistic.
I'm just gonna hit the kill button.
Wow, that was easy. Hey, do you guys think we could do that with...
Kavor?
Yeah, I can think of a funny name.
You see Lotus on the ground, unconscious, seizing.
Okay,
Both
first
of
of all, just like to...
No, Alana is at the desk, just trying to stay away, wondering what's happening.
I'd like to see if I could just stabilize whatever's going on here.
Alright, I'm gonna shut off the stream for a sec. As I start to move monsters into this area.
Dang it, it's always monsters.
I'm
And
sure
it's
if it's
all-
aberrations.
And it's always once a week.
What?
You know, monster 4 times a month.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that game.
How long did it take you, Rach?
Listen, I'm kind of slow today.
go with this big. Let's go with this big one.
No, let's go with the small ones.
Sometimes the small ones are more dangerous, like scorpions.
I can stand on a scorpion. I can't stand on a hill giant.
I mean, you
Sure.
can stand. You can stand on a hill giant. You just won't do anything to it.
Let me rephrase that. I'm not going to stand on a hill giant.
There we go.
Even if he's your friend.
I don't stand on my friends unless they ask for it.
You've broken Rachel.
It's okay. I know how to fix her.
Gross.
How's that gross?
You just gotta like flick the forehead and the hood will pop up. It's like that scene in Robot.
I was not thinking of licking the forehead.
Flicking.
Yeah.
He's saying it with an F in front of the L.
Oh, flicking. Oh. I thought you said licking.
Yeah, that's why I tried to correct you, but
What is
as
happening today?
Lotus lands on the floor, stopping breathing. Yeah, roll that medicine check for me, please.
Yay.
it's irrelevant. She punches you in the face.
13.
It's irrelevant. She punches you in the face. No. With the 13, you know that you see in her eye something trying to get out, almost like a black tentacle in her eye, just whipping around.
I was saying some sort of eldritch thing or a really weird parasite.
Unfortunately, you rolled too low on the medicine check to know.
Disgusting. Can I roll a medicine check?
Before you can,
Was that intentional?
it was intentional. It also hurt my hand.
There.
Hey,
A chimera appears behind you. But it looks strange. It almost looks... You look at its eye and you see that same little tentacle just wiggling around in there as one of the dragon heads tries to, like, bite at the lion head. It grows docile and then grows angry as it turns to you. And you hear, well. I guess you found out my little plan.
Little doesn't make you sound cooler.
kind of too late for you to sound cool, man.
Alright, can I have initiative, please?
He really just said, "You found out about my little plan," and left it at that.
Yep.
That
17.
shout out to them.
17,
15.
15,
19.
19.
Don't you have a
What's-
bonus to initiative fire, or is that me imagining things?
I've got advantage.
What's your that was advanced, right, Gray?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your dexterity?
I have my initiative is +9. My
No.
dex is +4.
+4. There we go. See, that's what I was looking for.
I forgot the rules.
Rules are, let's kill this thing.
Yeah.
I thought we'd try to pull the eye thing out because that's nasty, and if I know anything about anything, it's if you pull the thing out, it becomes docile, and then you can stand on it for the platforming section.
Is that what you learn in video games?
In video games.
Is that in
Video
one of
games.
them Super Marios?
And
It was actually never mind. We don't have time for this.
I think that's the. Oh right, and I have to roll for Lotus.
What is it about Monday that
I
makes scrambled egg brain happen?
I want to point out it was just because she has to roll death saving throws
Horrible.
at a disadvantage.
Someone help this woman!
It is Mumford first.
Okay. Would I know if potions of healing would help?
Roll
Rank.
roll medicine check.
Okay. You?
2? Well, you might as well try.
Okay. I'll try. Potion superior healing. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
You try to jam this potion down.
I've used healing potions before.
It didn't work.
Okay.
You see the healing magic take hold and then immediately disperse.
Frustration. Could that be my action, and then as a bonus action,
Nope,
can I
that's a
rage?
bonus action. Sorry.
Every day is another day. Okay. I guess I shall do what I do best. And hit thing.
Alright, hit that thing. Are you activating the axe?
Yep.
Yup.
Once I've activated it earlier today.
You didn't activate it.
The point. So the con save is 23.
Alright. Dylan, you know what? Dylan's gonna use the D8 here.
The D8's at home.
48? I think it's 48. And I just gotta drag. Take 19 half to 10 cold damage,
Ooh.
please.
Alright. And now I hit thing, please.
Alright, hit thing.
That's a nat 20.
Son of a bitch! I can't have a cool fight!
No. The first was... Oh god, I have to roll it 3 times, huh?
Yup.
Hate math.
By the way, really hurt my hand.
Oh,
What?
Too bad.
If you
get
get
some
a-
ice on it.
If you got a fracture, I'm going to laugh.
I don't think I got a fracture.
Okay. Not even a hairline fracture?
No, not today.
Altogether, that is 96 points of damage.
Fuck!
96.
Yes.
Holy
Brutal.
hell.
Yeah, I got 2 brutal critical now.
96 minus 114.
Mother trucker, dude.
It's at 18 hit points.
Okay. May I hit it again?
Fuck! Hey, Rach,
Everyone
remember when you were like, hey, the fights are really hard? This is why.
Knows I might not hit.
I already killed it.
That's 13.
Oh, maybe.
So I don't think I hit.
Let me check. Let me check. Armor class is 14. I can't undo.
You could get a new one.
Yeah, I'll get a new one. I'm already planning on making another monster attack you guys.
Are you going to turn this guy mythical? Or, like the new monster in Van Richten's, it dies and then is replaced by an even more evil one.
Alright.
Son.
It's big guy's turn. One with its bite, one with its horns, one with its claws. Can I have Mumford please make a dexterity saving throw?
Perhaps I'll consider.
Fail. Fail. Fail.
13? How's
Fail.
13 sound?
13 sounds like a fail.
Oh.
Please take 30 fire damage
Oh, good.
as the dragon head turns and by the way, Lotus's home is now on fire.
Oh, good.
And next is going to go for its horn attack. That's an 11.
Did you guys know the white part of your eye is called the sclera?
Oh, yes! I did know that, I just kept forgetting it.
I only know that because I had I had like a whole conversation with Gray about like, oh, what color should this sclera be?
Please take 12 points of damage from a claw attack.
What was the to hit?
It was a 26.
Mm.
I refuse.
And it hides.
Is that
Do you
something
say
I
it
can do?
hides?
No, it don't. It's not something that I can do. I just press the hide button just cause.
Oh.
Alright, half demon. Polaire.
Oh.
Out of curiosity, which one
please.
am I?
Oh wait, sorry. Previous. It's your turn actually, Vi.
Oh.
You're
All right.
this one.
So is the thing hidden? Or
No, it's not hidden. It's not hidden. I just pressed the hide button for fun.
All right. First of all, will divine magic cure the person currently making death saving throws?
Roll a medicine check. Or a religion check.
Well, I got 21 out of the medicine check.
Probably not.
That's a shame. All right. Well, I'd like to try.
It is very technically divine magic killing this person right now.
Out of curiosity, would I be able to know if dispel magic would work?
With the 21, yeah, it would work. She
Okay.
would still be down and would still be making death saving throws, but at least.
So what would actually that fix if she was still? Oh, so
She would
if
stop
I were to dispel magic and then heal her.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I can't really do that right now. I'm going to try Sacred Flame.
On the monster?
Yeah. Dexterity saving throw, DC 22.
Fail.
That's 18. Radiant damage.
Oh, dead. You see this, you hear as you aim the sacred flame for the chest, but you get the mouth and it just burns up and dies.
Whoops. Are we out of initiative?
No.
Dang
We still have a dying person, though.
Yes, you do. Is that the end of Iseora's turn?
Iseora, and yes. Bonus action wise, I don't actually see anything to deal with.
Okay. Polaire, that's you.
Do I see the tentacle?
Yeah, you see it kind of whipping around.
Nightmarish. I literally have nothing I can do. Is there a check I can make to be like, oh yes, I can see myself being able to do this?
If you want to roll a medicine check to try to pull it out, you can. It's
Okay, that's what
fairly
I was
high.
thinking, but then you were like, oh, it's magic.
It is magic. But it's a magic thing that can be pulled out.
I like that we're making the audience listen to these words.
14?
Not enough. You actually try to... You get it pretty far out and you see it's like a good 1.5 feet. And then you accidentally just slips out of your hand and it burrows deeper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll disadvantage. It's not too good. That's a fail. As Lotus fails that death saving throw. You hear the crackling of something appear almost out of thin air. A door starts to open and two long claws peer out. And you see Polaire, you begin to hear the screaming in your mind again. As you see that this is a door to Shadowfell that has just been opened.
Oh no.
And a Nightwalker is trying to get out.
I'm gonna move over by the portal. Did I use my action to do the medicine check?
Give me 1 second. You know what? This guy can be the Nightwalker. This scarecrow looking motherfucker. Let me roll for this. Oh, not one. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. What was your question?
Did I use my action already?
You used a bonus action. I will give you that.
Oh, lovely. I'm gonna punch a guy.
You're gonna try to punch the
Punch
Nightwalker.
him. Punch him back in there.
But you know, if there's one thing I can do.
Get out of my swamp.
Alright. Roll attack.
That is, I believe, a 23.
Did you add +2?
Yes.
Okay, 23 hits.
Awesome sauce. Ooh, that is 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
And then I'm gonna punch it again.
Go for it.
And that is also a 23.
Hits.
And that is also 9 damage.
So we accidentally did something stupid.
Bring a Nightwalker in.
No, I forgot that Lotus already went. So Polaris' turn would have been null, but I gave it to him.
Because you're nice.
Can I please have actually? Polaire. No, sorry. Never mind. No one yet. But it's going to
Lovely.
multi-attack. 16 to hit Polaire.
No.
Okay. 21 to hit.
Yes.
Can I have a Constitution saving throw, please?
No, you may not. Oh no.
Please take 21 points of necrotic damage as you feel this this hand reach out towards you and pull on your chest. You did not, I'm guessing you failed that Constitution saving throw. Please take 21 points of necrotic damage and lower your hit point maximum by 21.
Okay, what happens if 18 of those were temp hit points?
You lucky motherfucker. Please. Fuck.
Would you like me to answer?
I already
Do I
know the
lower it by
answer.
3?
Lower it by 3.
See, I can do math.
Motherfucker.
Hee.
And that's his turn. Mumford, can I please have a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Sorry? Mumford?
Oh, hi. I had to free Robert.
Oh, okay. Can I have a Constitution saving throw, please?
Maybe. I'll consider it. Because you're my friend.
I'll just start rolling.
So, funny story. That's an 11.
I'll just start rolling.
Thanks.
Please take 18 points of necrotic damage as you are.
Oh,
It's
I'm down.
You're down?
Yeah, I came into this
Oh,
with
no.
70 hit points.
Not 80, 18.
I know. I came into this whole session with 70 hit points.
Oh no!
Yeah, we had a fight earlier, remember?
Before you
Do
say
you
it,
want to tell them?
before you say it, Violet, that's I'm going to grant it. Oh no!
You can say it.
Yeah. A creature reduced to 0 hit points from the damage dealt by the Nightwalker dies. And can't be revived by any means short of a wish spell. Now,
Oh.
here's
Okay,
the
since this technically isn't a true Nightwalker, because it was brought in rather than substituted, can we please say that doesn't count?
I will say that since it came from the annihilating aura and not from its innervating focus, it doesn't count.
I have no idea what that meant, but okay.
Actually, no, sorry, I'm going to say it counts. Here's why. I'm very certain that Polaire knows that Mumford has a card.
don't
back
like you, but
you.
okay.
It will be the last wish on that card, but
Oh no. We're running out of pillars.
Out of curiosity, divine intervention, would that work?
on your turn, probably.
I mean, of course, if you make the DC for a fight.
Yeah, you have 14%, by the way. So, Mumford, what's your Constitution modifier?
It is +4.
So you have 4 rounds of consciousness as you fade in and out, but you feel weaker.
The only thing keeping me going is my pride for Polaire.
Yep.
The
So,
only thing keeping me going is anxiety. Go.
that's going to be Eziora's turn.
Isaiora.
I'm sorry, it just feels natural.
Okay.
I don't say Isabella.
You and your white people names. All right.
That is not white.
I don't know. My character's blue. What is the color? Do I have to make a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You're in the range.
16.
Unfortunate.
How much damage is that?
We're about to find out. 11 points of necrotic damage.
All right. Would I know anything about Nightwalkers due to my experience with that realm?
With Shadowfell and Wind and Kavor, roll a religion check, please.
Would she get advantage because the Raven Queen is...
Yes, I will give her advantage.
Yeehaw.
20.
20. You know that they are immune to necrotic and poison and resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, and bludgeoning. And piercing and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Okay. I'm going to hold out my sword and just say off and cast banishment.
Okay, charisma saving throw.
DC 22.
They're not charismatic, so they will actually they fail immediately because you're a DC 22. The highest they can get is a 19.
Oh,
Oh.
that's cool. Man, I wish we had that last time we fought one. Although, to be fair, they could have made it. Oh, okay.
Mumford is down, and you hear it's almost like a fire lighting and starting as the third portal open. The third spire begins to get built.
Oh, this.
Oh, I am so sorry, Mumford, but that was just perfect. Polaire, we're still in initiative order. Polaire, it is your go. What do you do?
I'm running to Mumford's side and, well, first I'm gonna be like, hey, you good, fam? In the most frantic checking for breath sense of the term.
As you kind of run towards Mumford, skidding on your knees, you notice that he's basically skin and bones.
I'm going to skip the would I know that only wish can save him. I'm just gonna go for it because I don't want to waste everybody's time. I go for the wish card.
Investigation check, please, at advantage.
Don't do me dirty. You didn't do me dirty. That's a natural 18, which turns into 19.
With a 19, you kind of. And you notice that it is in, the breast pocket inside a jacket. It's there,
Mm-hmm.
right near his heart.
Okay,
Jersey
so
pockets when?
I
Right now!
whip it out
The
and
last star is shining bright. What is
I
your
wish
wish?
Mumford was still.
You
Oh,
wish.
I wish Mumford is. Ah,
You got a word. This this type of thing is what I love about the wish spell, because you gotta word it pretty well.
It depends on how much of a your DM is.
Hey, I'm not a dick.
It's not what I said.
I'm going to say I wish that Mumford. Shoot. Okay, if I wished that he just never went down, what would happen? Like, would you allow that, or should I just? I would be okay if you didn't allow that.
I'm going to say it's not allowed, just because, not because of anything else. It took you too much time to get there.
Okay,
To
I'm just
get
gonna
to
wish
that.
that he's at full health.
That's probably your best bet. The reason I'm going to say it took you too long to get to the question.
Mean but fair. Words
So
are hard, okay?
so
This is harassment.
you skid, grab the card. It glows a bright purple, and you are whisked into Klothos' realm. He kind of moves things around on his desk, and you see the strings of fate appear, and then you see Mumford's line coming to an end.
Wish? I just hold up the card, I guess.
Well, I only gave it to Mumford, but I never really specified. He takes the card from you and kind of places it on the board with the strings of fate, as one of the strings, Mumford's, comes from a different time, a different place, and it ties itself to the string. He will have the same memories, but he has a different future. And he kind of places his hand at the beginning of the strings and kind of plays a tune, and you're brought back. Mumford, you awaken.
Ugh. What happened?
There was a night walker.
Oh yeah.
You're good now.
Are you a good player?
Just great. Have I used up all my movement yet? I'm guessing I have.
Yep, and you guys are out of initiative because,
Oh, neat.
banishment's a cool spell.
Thanks. I just have to keep concentrating on that for a minute.
The portal
Alright.
begins to zip itself up, but then you hear, "Oh dear. Well, at least I have another spire. No matter how I got it."
Through
Well, Cabaret is talking, can I cast Cure Wounds on Lotus?
Okay. You cast Cure Wounds, it doesn't. It has no effect.
I'm gonna go over and dispel magic.
There we go.
I didn't.
Okay, please let me know when a minute is up.
Give me 1 second before you dispel magic.
Oh.
Because I do have to roll at least one more death saving throw. She failed that. The worm burrows deeper. You cast dispel magic. She stops seizing. And the minute is up.
All right, brilliant. Okay, everyone, come close. We're gonna do some healing here,
Succeed.
and then I'm gonna do Aura of Vitality, and then as a bonus action, give 2d6 hit points to.
Lotus?
Yeah,
Okay. Are you rolling it or am I?
I will.
Okay.
And I've got a minute, so 10 rounds. Bonus action, 2d6 healing. Whoever I got 7.
Okay.
So, put your hands up if you're feeling down.
Mumford's
Physically.
fine. Polaire's fine. You're all pretty good.
All right, I'll roll 18d6 hit points for myself.
Jeez.
Over a minute, this is.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm missing like
Lotus.
3 hit points.
Lotus is not doing too good. You're missing 3 hit points, but you can't get that back with a healing.
Well, I'm missing
I got
like
60, so that's pretty good.
oh, I'm missing 2 hit points aside from a max.
Oh, I'm at full.
Lotus is also looking rough.
Banishment fucking hurts. It's like, oh, damn it.
Wait, what's the combat rating of a Nightwalk again? Like 20, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it has a -1 to charisma.
I'm gonna have to
I
remember
mean,
that.
Faradell beat one in his bathrobe and bunny slippers.
Yeah, for CR20, they're not that intimidating.
Really? Right? Like, the only thing intimidating by it is, like, the fact that you can kill a person when they hit 0.
And all the resistances, immunities. And the whole, we have to roll Constitution saving throws. We get hurt.
Yeah.
That's pretty annoying.
And at the start of all your turns.
All right, so we've dealt with 1 spire, 2 spires, and now we've got to deal with the TaleSpire. Get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. You people are like,
So, yeah.
We're running out of fires.
so did this sort of thing happen around you people a lot?
I'm dying or just
Yes.
I don't think any of you have actually died.
Dylan, say that again slowly.
I don't think any of you have actually died other than Valkyrin.
Still happened.
You're right. It still happened, but still. It got me a good plot point.
And technically, Mumford was dead for a bit.
For
In
like
game
a
terms.
round. I'm sorry you had to endure that stress, Gray.
That's okay.
But now you're out of wish card.
I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. It was a very sweet thing of you to do. Plus, Robert came in while that was happening, so I didn't have to bother him.
Greg, can you please roll a Constitution saving throw? Okay. I failed.
Robert.
You're dead.
Robert just
Right.
knew.
So, you notice that as the the Nightwalker gets banished, by the way, the portal does close up.
I want to go
Yay, I don't
investigate
hear
this
screaming
chimera.
anymore.
All right, go investigate the Chimera. Please
Just-
roll an investigation check.
8.
Man, cool dragon head.
Can I investigate?
Sure.
Being weird. Hey, 17.
Man, cool line. I'm joking. You look at the Chimera's eye. The thing is still wiggling in there, but it's starting to get deeper and deeper.
Can I pull it out?
Roll strength, please.
I am not the most qualified person to do this. Should I just have Mumford do it? Hey, Dad, can you come pull this worm out?
Sure.
You're
I
I
gonna-
do. I do want to point out. Oh wait, what's Mumford's dexterity again?
It's +4.
Okay, so yeah, that's gonna work. There was a
What?
dexterity threshold for this thing to be pulled out because it's wiggling, so it's hard to catch.
Oh.
I could catch it and then give it to Mumford.
No, Mumford can catch it
Yeah, I know.
because he's got a +4.
Yeah, I know.
You're being replaced by your dad.
Well,
Some things just take time to build up skill, and it's okay to rely on other people while you're trying to build up that skill.
Mumford, please roll a strength check.
just do the. Just,
Oof. That is a 14. No, 15. Yeah, 14.
Unfortunate. It's latched in there, so it was a DC
Can I-
20.
Can I try again?
Before you try again, it slips out of your hand and burrows deeper.
This sucks.
You hear the Chimera start to growl again.
I pat it and go, we'll get that out of you, buddy.
It's supposed to be dead.
I'm going to insert my sword through one of its heads.
Okay, roll attack.
should we freeze the fire mouth?
We should freeze the fire and also probably tell Ilana things are okay.
Olana's having a full-on panic attack.
That's a 14 to hit.
Just hits. You kind of...
Oh, sweet.
As you stab it in, what are you doing with it? Like, are you trying to cut off the head, or...
No, just a straight down. Like into the brain area.
Fortunately, that's not how this is gonna work.
Oh.
Can I have Mumford, Polaire, and Jared and Modus are gonna have to roll dexterity saving throws.
Right.
What?
$16.
11.
Mumford's taking full damage. Jared is not. Lotus is not. And Polaire's not.
16.
Polaire's not taking any damage.
Full.
I think it's 66. Give me a sec. Sorry, 78.
At least
Yes.
you're at full health now.
That is
Yeah.
too much damage. Sorry.
The rods and cones in your inner retina is your color and light perception. Fun fact.
Just keep rolling too much damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There it is. Whee!
Fun fact,
37
sharks older than trees.
37 fire damage for Mumford. By the way, did Lotus get any of that healing from that aura of vitality?
No.
Lotus is down again. We did say, I do want to point out, we did say that Lotus wasn't doing too hot.
A few times.
Alright. I'll spend a minute for Aura of Vitality on Lotus.
Give me a second. 37 damage to Mumford. Jared has evasion. Because surprise, surprise, Jared is a rogue.
Jared!
So
Ooh.
Jared dodges out of the way like, what the fuck, man?
Was Jared just like chilling in the living room?
Yeah, he was. He was trying to turn on the TV.
Me too, man.
Every day, Jared is plagued by tall people.
It's not even that. He couldn't figure out Lotus's weird ass remote. So, Aura of Vitality.
Yep. I'll just give them the whole 20d6 hit points.
Okay. Lotus goes down again.
And within the next minute, 86 hit points restored.
Okay, I'm not doing this again.
Okay.
How did Worm
Good.
happen?
I have no idea. I went to Dad to give him back all his shit.
You spoke with him?
Yeah, like
When?
like a week ago, I think.
Huh.
He was acting all crazy and douchey.
I'm gonna guess more so than usual is the words that are implied.
That is our father. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, it was more so than usual.
That's your dad.
Your dad's not that great either.
Didn't say he was.
Like, he's slightly better.
He didn't come in and try to kill. There's a fire we should get to.
Lotus cast create and just create water and just.
You should also see a doctor because you did have a case of worm eye.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lotus,
Yeah.
there could be so many weird after effects of worm eye. You don't want it to like fester for a few years
We
because then you
have
get
the
the weird
same
side effect.
doctor.
Then get a different one. That one's
No,
also still connected to Lance.
That is true, but he is kind of he's kind of a good doctor. Like, he cures it. He's just a douche about it.
Other doctors that can cure things. That's their job.
Yeah.
We actually have a friend who's. Oh, she's a nerd. Never mind.
She's a nurse, not a doctor.
Still very good at what she does.
No, it's entirely possible it might turn into a purple worm, and you don't want one of those things bursting through your skull.
There's egg. Do you think you laid eggs in her skull?
I'd recommend seeing a doctor just in case. For the record, this is a complete lie.
Roll a
Mumford
deception
believes her
check.
totally.
Roll a deception check against Lotus, who's
14.
no, absolutely not. I do want to point out Lotus was the one to go to college.
The
So?
one.
I go to university. I can't tell if people are lying to me.
Yes, but she's just
Well-
she's just smarter and wiser and knows
She
how
just
to.
knows that purple worms don't lay eggs in your skull.
Or perhaps some other kind of evil worm.
There's a lot of evil worms.
Mm.
I'm not an evil worm.
Yes, you are. Shut up.
Worm, Dylan?
No,
No, it's a
worm.
dillworm.
I was
Um,
thinking like maggot cavor.
Could be a spawn of Cayuse. Kios.
Kia Sorrento.
On of Caillou.
Caius, according to Mercer.
Polaire, your phone rings in the middle of this weird ass conversation.
I check who it is.
It's Sam.
Cool.
It says Samuel with like 4 hearts.
I answer it.
Hey,
Shocker. Hey, what's up?
we need you to leave the country again.
What is it now?
It's a diplomatic mission. To Spitfire.
We're going to Spitfire?
Yeah.
What? Can I ask what we're doing, or are we waiting until we get back? Or are we not getting back?
Oh no, I do recommend you come back to the castle. We do need to have a conversation about our tenuous relationship to Spitfire.
Is this like... Oh, okay, you know what? We'll
Just
head
get
over
back home,
soon.
please.
Yeah. On our way. And he hangs up.
You hang up and you hear "La!"
Everyone is still having...
You hear "La!" and you hang up before. It's like
You can't fight love. You can't hide from it. So, guys, we have to head back. There's a thing that we have to do.
Okay.
Is it Kavor related?
He didn't
Tangentially.
tangentially. He didn't actually
I
say if
learned
it
that-
was.
Didn't. I'm just gonna say that. It's like, because I don't want Izaora to bail on us because it's not war related.
All right.
Alright, so we're gonna go. Jared, you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright.
I'm just going to quickly give myself my vigilant blessing.
I just had to close off TaleSpire because I didn't make the castle map yet. It's gonna be a week-long thing.
You changed
Well,
your
we're-
inner Jared.
While we're in the limo, I would like to turn to Izaora and be like, I don't know if we introduced each other by name yet. Introduced ourselves by name yet.
I do not believe we have.
My name's Mumford.
Lovely to meet you, Mumford. My name is Isaora.
Oh, that's a pretty name.
I appreciate that.
This is my son, Polaire. And I gesture to Polaire.
Polaire waves.
I give a nod.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Jared, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Want another
Jared's
candy bar?
No, thank you.
Okay. Blair, would you like a Capri Moon?
Yes, please.
The fridge opens up automatically. Capri Moon.
Thank you.
Very fancy.
Pretty sure it cost a fortune.
They used to be rich.
Technically, we still are if Lance doesn't completely cut us off the rest of the way.
We
Well,
also-
adventuring can be quite profitable.
We also are royal guards.
You seem to have a little bit of everything about you.
And the kid's dating the king.
I don't make any money from that.
We don't know!
I think it's safe to assume that the king's not involved in prostitution.
Polaire's just like covering his face at this point.
I pat his back.
I once heard about a king that was into prostitution. It's really weird.
I don't know
Yeah.
if this is a conversation to have right now.
I feel like it's the only conversation to have right now.
I can think of a few other topics we could breach. Such
Wow,
as, where
look
did
at
you
that
get your
view.
training from? You're all highly competent in fighting.
That's a conversation for you guys.
Well, I trained with this monk guy for a while. Branch. He taught me most of the fighting stuff I know.
I played Death Ball for a long time.
And I'm
built-
Jared.
No
And
one
that's
knows about
Jared.
him.
Interesting.
How about you?
I used to... Well... I am a divine conduit for the Raven Queen. That's where much of my magic comes from. And she's also taught me how to fight. Variety of weapons. How to use armor. Apparently, not many people know that. And
Not all
just,
of us need it.
she grants me power with my sight, has informed me about religion, medicine, how people behave, all sorts. Also, I have a couple of magic items. That never hurts.
Help historically.
Pardon?
That does help historically. But that is very cool.
I noticed your axe. That's a magical, isn't it?
Yes.
May I ask how it works?
I barely know is the thing. I start the engine and then I feel a lot of pain and then I don't remember what usually happens after.
I thought that they said you weren't supposed to get hurt by it.
I think Aaron's just used to ice not hurting him.
That's still weird.
It is weird. It is a very frightening X, though, so questioning it feels like bad luck.
Is it sentient?
Yeah.
Ellen, is it sentient?
It is not.
I don't think so.
All right.
The fact that you said you don't think so, I just love. Just because one day you're gonna just hear a random voice and you're gonna be like, Axe?
This has never
Right,
crossed.
Xander?
I'm going to have to be very careful with the sending spell.
This is the first time this has ever, like, crossed Mumford's mind, so now he's just staring into the middle distance like, is it sentient?
Never heard a voice from it before, but maybe it's just shy.
Oh,
Oh no, Shayak.
It's a shy axe. I'm gonna try talking to it tonight.
maybe I'll try talking to it tonight.
As you guys finish up this conversation about if Mumford's axe is sentient, you do get to the castle.
Yay.
The guards kind of lift their swords up and bow and all of that as you kind of walk in.
Mm-hmm. Where's
Who
Daniel?
goes there? It's just an old man that kind of just wandered into the castle.
Us.
Be he friend or foe.
We could be
Uh,
friends.
You hear Samuel, Grandpa! Go to bed!
So that's a new phase.
It's just his other grandpa.
Yeah.
Jeez. Sorry, was not expecting him to come for a visit this week.
I don't think any of us were.
Realistically, the kingdom should be notified of this type of stuff. Anyways, to the war room. We're not going to war, but I just need the projector.
You really like the projector.
It's very shiny.
Are you? Are you? Are you a goldfish?
No! I mean, no, it's not that I like. No, I mean, like, it's shiny and new. Like, we used to have this really shitty old magic projector that will always flicker. Now we have the new one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Polaire,
Mm-hmm.
I love you. Shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
They are quite sweet together.
I'm still taller than you.
There's usually less staff.
I can still climb on top of you and jump on his shoulders.
He immediately starts running at a full sprint.
I am still holding on.
Roll a roll a strength saving throw.
Ah,
Also,
shucks.
is Polaire not faster?
Polaire is faster, but Polaire is currently on his shoulders, and he's trying to get him off by running around.
19.
Yeah, you're still on. You get hit in the face with the door though. as he runs into the war room.
I'm fine with that. Not like I needed that face.
That's what you get for jumping on top of me.
What you get for rubbing your hide in again?
Well, you know, being 6'5".
Oh, so this is what the weather is like up here.
Oh,
How can
oh.
you breathe?
I don't know.
The atmosphere is so thin.
It's only
Ugh.
it gets better once you're closer to heaven.
I don't know. I feel like passing out.
Jesus fucking Christ. Mumford, I'm guessing you follow in.
Yes.
And then Isaiah follows in, and you see
Yep.
the main guard that is currently taking over for Milos. Okay, how do I turn this thing on? Is it this button? He presses a button and it just closes. No, oh, damn it. Presses another button, it opens and it turns on.
You finally got it going, Goldfish.
It wasn't Samuel, it was the guard that was trying to turn it on.
Oh. That explains why I didn't know how it worked.
Yeah, it does.
Big brain.
You see the archer is just behind.
I do the sup nod to the archer.
The archer sup nods to you.
I nod the you know what's up nod.
They do the what the fuck are you talking about? Head like tilt.
I just keep nodding.
Blair, could you please get off? I'm trying to have a serious conversation. I'm pretty sure Mumford's about to laugh.
Okay, fine. About to fall off anyway from the lack of air. Gosh. You just hop off.
Alright, now that my boyfriend's done being a dick.
Head is back.
So we have a very tenuous relationship with Spitfire. Back when the old country of Sign was still around, there were non-stop wars between Spitfire and Sign. When Kinsland was formed out of an alliance between two other countries, and Sign was finally taken down with Ravencord, believed to be dead, but, you know, stayed alive.
Sure.
In the background, there's staying alive and playing, and one of the guys like, "Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You got. We're having a war room council, man. We gotta turn off the MP3s, man." You just hear. You just hear Sam just kind of like, "God damn it! When did this turn into a sitcom?" So when the old country of Sign was disbanded after Ravencord died, our relations with Spitfire hadn't gotten better. Especially, and that fact was especially true with Orsatti in control as the chief strategist. we've gotten some reports that Orasati has taken up a base in Spitfire.
Oh, of course he has.
We don't know how, but he has. But it seems that he has gotten a new identity there that has made him a foreign national. So we cannot kill him on foreign soil. What we can try to do is
Hide the body.
no. We need to prove that, and he just moves his hand slightly, and it zooms into a live feed of Orasati leaving his home. We need to find a way to prove that this is Orasati to the Spitfire government, who doesn't like us.
Maybe we pretend to be those, like, the spit, and you mail it to the people and you find out your ancestry. You can pretend to be that and match his DNA.
Oh, like 26andMe?
Yes.
I don't think that's gonna work, Mumford, but thank you for the suggestion.
Would a DNA sample be enough, or do they want like evidence that he's also a jerk?
No, a DNA sample would not be enough just because, and I'm not proud of this, but we had some Kinslandian hackers get into their database and find out that Orasati has made a pro. If this is actually Orasati, this might not be, but he has a profile for himself. Like, he has his DNA and everything on file in Spitfire. So either this took a very long time to, like, he knew that this was gonna come, or that he found a way to do this very quickly.
Either way,
Not good.
still want to beat him up.
So we're going on a diplomatic mission. Luckily enough, there is diplomatic relations that can be fixed, kind of, if you guys do your job right, because whenever there's a changing of the guard or there's a new royal guard, we do tend to go on world tours to kind of get everyone to know them and like them.
Mm-hmm. Are you coming with us on this one? Or is this like a specifically guard one?
This is a specifically guard one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Not a guard one. I am coming with you. I have a meeting with the president of Spitfire.
Blair does a fist bump.
He fist bumps. He has to go lower to fist bump.
I will fight you.
So,
How's Blaren doing? Sorry, you say your thing.
Blaren's doing fine. He is out of the hospital, but has decided that he wants to spend time with his family. So, we're not going to be using the jet. Well, his jet. We're going to be using the other plane that doesn't teleport to get there. Not that we really need to use the plane that teleports, because it's Spitfire and it's like a 4-hour flight.
Okay. Bad idea number 2 that I have. Every time I've had a conversation with Orasati, he's kind of been a jerk. So like, if we can like dial that up to 7 and make him try to kill me, I think that might be proof enough.
The only problem with that is we still have to prove that he's Orasati. If he tries to kill you in Spitfire, then he's gonna get arrested in Spitfire, and I'd much rather he be in our prisons.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can't we forge something in his handwriting?
Do you have the? Do you have a forgery kit?
No,
Are you proficient in forgery?
I'm not.
Then
I mean,
But I
I'm
do
sure
believe
we
there are
know a
spells for
guy.
it.
I think that it might be best if we stick to doing this diplomatically.
Okay, so what can you use to prove someone is someone?
Confession.
DNA doesn't count. Confession. Which would be hard because
He's Orasati.
we. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I hate
Well,
that
you can
guy.
trick people into saying things, or you could
Cast a,
magic.
yeah, cast a spell.
Wouldn't they like know? I feel like there would be countermeasures against this.
I mean, Zone of Truth is a very powerful spell.
Oh yeah. Let's just do Zone of Truth. Call it a day.
Well, there's always a chance they'll evade the truth.
Yeah.
But illusory script, if you're trying to forge someone's handwriting perfectly.
What if it's like a forced decoy, like someone was forced to look like Orasati?
I wouldn't force that on my worst guard.
Orasati might.
Simulacrum.
Yeah.
Anyway, illusions can be dispelled.
So can
Oh.
simulacrums.
An insane amount of plastic surgery, not dispellable, but unlikely.
Okay. See, if we just get him in Zone of Truth and we ask him, "Are you Orasati? Yes or no?" and he doesn't say yes or no, then pretty clear.
Well,
Unless he
let's
says
start
no,
with our
I
meetings, and we do still have to do that mission in. I think it might be prudent.
it might be
If we-
what?
Prudent.
Oh,
If we. When we get there, we split up.
Blair's looking up prudent.
Just at the
Are
start of
you?
it, because I would like at least 2 guards with me while I'm meeting the president, and the other 2 to look for Orasati throughout the city. What do you guys think?
Worksome.
Splitting people up is fairly dangerous. If you're trying to
Very.
work as a group.
It's just going to be a recon mission for the other 2. And I don't expect an assassination attempt on mine or the president's life, but I don't want to be unprepared.
Well, typically assassinations do occur when you least expect them.
Exactly.
Are we gonna discuss how we're splitting up now?
Sure. How do we want to do this? Why don't we? I think we should send Polaire and Isadora to recon on Orasati.
Any reason?
Orasati is
No.
basically the pope of the Kavor cult.
Oh,
Polaire is someone that may have some insight on Orasati.
And of course, I do have a willingness to quash people like that.
And I also believe that you won't want to deal with the politics that are going to go on during the conversation that me and the president are having during that.
Correct.
Remember, this is going to be reconnaissance. So once you're done, once you find him, tail him for a bit, then report back. Do not engage.
okay.
Azera?
Agreed.
I'd much rather have full force engaging Orasati and any surprises he may have.
Before we leave, I might like to scratch that. I do not have enough money for what I was planning.
I have money.
I also have money.
I also have money.
Could I please borrow 10 gold pieces from somebody, please?
Yeah, here.
Appreciate it. Would I be able to go into town and purchase something? Do we have time for that?
Oh yeah, we're not leaving till tomorrow.
Excellent.
Would you like someone to escort you to wherever you're going?
I can take myself, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I need to go to town to talk to somebody anyway.
Well, perhaps you and I could go together.
Yeah.
Mumford, do you have someone to talk to in town?
Stock up on healing potions.
Alright, shopping trip.
Haven't told Reeker that Polaire's back, so I might talk to him.
Okay, good. And talk to Jorkora. You haven't told Jorkora that either.
You're right.
Well, I also need to see Dracora, so
Alright, so we're going to. Jared's already at the car just trying to light a cigarette. God.
it's a bad habit.
Yeah, be careful. It's not good for you.
Thanks, guys. It's just, it's been a very stressful day. I just wanted a cigarette.
There's other outlets.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like sugar.
Okay,
Murder.
probably not healthier. Probably not a good idea to have murder.
Well, sugar isn't just completely ruining your lungs.
No, it's just
Just your
ruining my
teeth.
figure.
You can fix your figure.
You can fix lungs.
I just want to have my girlish figure.
Okay, let's just go.
Alright, you guys head. Where are you guys heading? Where does everyone need to go? Do you all need to go to?
Is there a religious shop?
A religious shop? Depends on the religion. Are
No,
you
I
looking
just
for
need incense.
incense? Oh,
I just
yeah.
figured there'd be like one shop where they supply to all sorts of different religions.
Oh, yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm going to just give me a minute while I choose out fucking mini for Isaiora. Uh, search Vidalkin. Well, you're going to be a Vidalkin Artificer because that is the only one.
They have Vidalcan on there? That's
They have
interesting.
they have one Vidalkin.
I don't think they would, because that's a Magic the Gathering race.
Well, they do.
Quite impressive.
All right. I'm using tabletop now.
Ah,
Yes.
still.
Oh, so we're on tabletop now.
It's just I just said it's a single player. It's fine. You don't have to join. It's just a visual aid for
People like looking at things.
people like looking at things. Yes.
Awkward question. Does somebody mind if I borrow another 25 gold pieces?
Go for it.
Appreciate it.
I say Aura's going over here. Mumford is going over to Jorcora with Polaire. And no one's going to Madame Miraculum.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I was thinking of visiting her at some point or another, but
Jorcora, door usually open. Actually, sorry. Initiative rolls, please. Just
10.
13.
okay.
Can I?
You don't have to roll.
I don't
because
have anything to do, so I'll just. Can I hold my initiative?
You don't. You're with Polaire, so I was just gonna use Polaire's roll.
Oh, okay.
All right, Isaiora, you're first. You see
Right.
an elven gentleman. It's a high elf. He's a douchebag. Of course he is. He's a high elf. He's
racist.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
He's putting
Elrond was a high elf.
Elrond.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember him being a douche.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. He
Anyway,
trekked a long way just to give a dude a sword.
anyways, this elf is very daintily putting books away. You see a fair amount of religious texts, not from just Lysander or Moradin, just religious texts. There's even Raven Queen, the Raven Queen from pre-losing of Shadowfell and post-losing Shadowfell. Even though it's fairly recent. It's interesting. Oh, hello, dear. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for incense and some, augury tokens.
Augury tokens and incense. Any particular smell, dear?
No, not really. She'll accept anything.
Well, I'm very certain that this strawberry will do nicely for you.
I think Doran would like that very much, thank you.
Dorian does love their strawberries.
For the record, that's incense worth 25 gold pieces.
Yeah. And he takes out How many augury tokens would you like, dear?
Enough for a casting of a spell. Whichever sort of tokens you have.
He passes you a sack of augury tokens.
25 gold pieces worth?
I've just put in 10 gold pieces worth, actually. Would you like a little less?
I need 25 gold pieces worth.
You need 25
You know
gold
how
pieces
magic
worth.
is.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
He goes back, takes out a little bit more, and passes you 25 gold pieces worth of augury tokens.
Brilliant. I pass him 25 gold pieces. I'm now broke.
Only 25, dear. You still owe me for the incense.
Yeah, pass that over.
Thank you. And you get this free hat. And he puts on like a sun hat on your head.
Thank you.
As you leave the store, you notice you're not used to the hustle and bustle of Genastris. It's kind of jarring as people kind of push past, and you hear as something lands on the top of the hat.
I take the hat off.
You take the hat off and you see a raven poking at the berries on top of the hat.
Hello.
Hey. She sends you regards. She's asked me to watch over you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And she reminded you to give me some snacks. At least once a
Of
day.
course. I reach in and bring out a raspberry.
He pecks. With that, if you this is if you choose, but I know you will, you gain one more third level spell slot per day.
Yeah, sure, why not? Couldn't hurt.
If you give Dorian food.
Yeah.
And we move to Jorkora, Mumford, and Polaire. Jorkora is cleaning off a sword.
Fire's back.
Yeah, jeez. Whoa. Hi.
Hilaire waves.
Oh, hey, kid. You were gone for a bit.
Yeah, maybe.
It's
I-
okay.
I was wondering if you had any, special ammunition.
Special ammunition. Oh, for the gun?
Yeah.
Remind me, is your gun still broken?
No, it, got fixed, while I was comatose.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let me go look in the back. You hear Joker kind of step into the back room. You hear, ah, Jesus! Claire!
What?
Yeah, Dad? What did I tell you about putting the pikes on the top shelf? Do it? I feel like you know that's the wrong answer. Sorry, Dad. Jorkar comes out with a giant box of, like, bullets and shit. Alright.
So,
you see a pike just sticking out of his shoulder.
You need help with that?
No, no, I'll just go to my doctor at some point. He takes out a couple boxes of bullets and takes out an attachment for the gun and sets it down and puts the box down. Uh, Explosive rounds, incendiary rounds, um, shock rounds, and a grappling hook.
Oh. I don't know that. Okay. I'm guessing the grappling hook has rope on it.
It has rope.
How long is the rope?
He picks it up. Mumford, do you mind opening the door?
I run and open the door.
He shoots
Full
the grappling. He shoots the grappling hook, and you hear, "Hey! What the hell, man? Just wanted to test something out, Reachker."
Polaris back, Reeker.
Oh, that's great! Ow! Tell the kid he gets a free set of ball bearings.
Yes! Dream come true.
And he starts winding it back. It pulls fairly fast, and Reachker comes in. Oh, jeez.
Reeker.
He pulls out the grappling hook, and it just. You get a free kit of ball bearings, kid. Here you go.
Thanks. Tosses that in the bag of holding 2.0.
It wasn't tied very well. You toss it in the bag of holding. You hear. It's like, God fucking damn it.
It'll be fine.
That's 1,000 ball bearings.
It'll be fine.
Anyways, grappling hook. It's about. How far are you? About 120 feet? 120 feet.
Excellent. That is farther than most of the things that I have.
So, by the way, bonus action to shoot it, action to wind it back to send you 120 feet.
Awesome.
So, don't add it yet, because you still have to buy it.
Yeah, what's the deal with the explosive round?
Does 3, so, explosive rounds, it automatically does 3d8 damage to the person you're shooting at. So if you hit, it does 3d8 damage. It also around them about 5 feet, like a 5-foot sphere. They have to make a dexterity saving throw or get hit with 3d8 fire damage.
So the initial damage is piercing?
The initial damage is still piercing. It's still the I think 10 on your gun. So it's a D10 plus another plus a 3d8 fire damage, and then the people around him that are 5 feet away have to roll dexterity saving throws. I think it's a DC 15.
And how is that different from the incendiary round?
The incendiary rounds only hits the specific person you shot at.
And how much for both? Or either, or like how much for each?
For a full cartridge of explosive rounds, so that's going to be 20 rounds. That's going to be 300 gold. explosive and for flame. The shock rounds are 450 gold.
And how much for the grappling hook?
The grappling hook is 500 gold.
I'll just take them all.
Okay, so that is going to be 350 plus 450, 800
It's
plus
I already did
500.
the math. Shoot,
1,300 gold piece, please.
1250.
1,300 gold pieces, please. Yeah, 1,250.
Dang taxes. I slapped down my fancy credit card.
Get a credit card.
Do you think I'm carrying around 16,000 gold around on me?
I mean, some people do.
He pulls
Do you
out
think
the
a 16-year-old is?
he pulls out the
15-year-old?
machine and then taps the card. It goes through. All right, bullets are yours, kid. And so is the grappling hook.
Thank you very much.
Mumford's still trying to figure out where he got a credit card.
I've had this for a while. And that's a set of 20 for each.
Yep, 20 for each, and the grappling hook is just a grappling hook. Just put it in miscellaneous. I will make everything later.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen a grappling hook before. Oh well.
All right. Anything else before a long rest, kids?
No.
I, I would like to have healing potions on me just in case.
Superior?
Would we have the time for that?
Probably not.
Because don't
So-
those take
They-
just greater?
Greater? Okay, so... You guys and make me pull out spreadsheets.
You're welcome.
I'm
Heart
sorry.
emoji.
Okay. Sheets.google.com. Genastra store inventories.
You actually have what? That's cool.
Yeah. I put a lot of
For the
work into
record,
this.
though,
into the
Isaora's long rests
Is
yeah,
4
that's gonna
hours.
be fun. No. Just, I'm going to have to sort through my spells again.
125 gold pieces per healing potion.
Yes. That was about 6 of them bad boys.
So 125, 150, 175, 200. I mean, no,
750.
yeah, 750.
Yes. I give McCoy an 800.
Yeah, just give McCord 800. He's like looking at the math and he's like, all right, thanks for doing business.
Welcome, it's good. Polair's back, by the way.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have nothing to give him for free.
You don't have to.
Dragon potion.
No, we're
Dragon
all
potion
out.
when?
I mean, Mumford still has them.
You want to
The
hold
fire
on to them
breathing
more?
one.
Oh, you have ones that are like other breathing? Like cold?
No,
Force.
no.
Hmm.
What would force breathing even be?
Really bad burp. It's like a burp where you're also about to cough at the same time. So you're in
Oh,
your own
God.
personal lung hell.
I'm so glad I'm not listening to this.
Anyways, is that everything before we take a long rest?
Just before the long rest, I'd like to cast Etherealness on myself,
Okay, why?
so I can float hovering in midair with my eyes closed for 8 hours. And it's non-concentration.
You use the Raven Queen's magic that she has given you graciously to make it so you don't have to sleep on a bed.
Basically, it just makes me super duper safe while in this unfamiliar environment,
Okay.
because nothing can get to me.
I do want to point out whenever I think about someone that's sleeping in the air, it's not gonna be comfortable.
It's Etherealness, you can't touch anything.
You can't touch
You
anything.
can't feel anything.
I don't think is that one of the
I don't
rules?
You
feel
need to-
anything anyway.
You need to be comfortable to sleep.
You do
Trust
need
me, you do not.
not Ethereum. Thank you.
Etherealness.
Yes, I know. It's just trying to give me stock prices, okay? Anyways, yep, you cast Etherealness to sleep. Isaiah, as you fall asleep, you're taken back to a picnic where Dorian sits beside the Raven Queen, eating strawberries.
Can I pass him a crepe?
You pass him a crepe. Why, hello, dear.
Hello.
How are you? How have you been?
I'm doing well.
I'm very sorry that we haven't had a talk like this in a very long time.
It happens. That's
Yes,
okay.
with all these new followers, it was just distracting.
Well, more followers is always good.
But I did want to check in on you.
Appreciate it.
Unfortunately, you are also one of those spires to Shadowfell, but that may have been caused by me more than him or them.
Well, I thought you could use it yourself.
I never wanted you to be a tool.
Well, I do it well.
Oh, Isaiah, dear, you are truly one of my favorite followers.
I smile. Thank you.
You are not a tool to me. To me, you are a friend.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I cannot do anything about the seed that is inside you. But
That's
I,
okay.
I promise I will be there when you ask of me.
Thank you.
Now,
That's all I need.
eat. I noticed that you didn't eat during the day. Please eat.
All right, just eat.
As you kind of lay in this dream, Mumford, as you fall asleep,
Ugh.
you find yourself surrounded by night walkers.
They sound
You,
like they're in pain.
they are. And you see a small gnome walk up to you. Well, I seem to have been lost. Hey, Mumford.
You doing okay? Sorry I couldn't get you back to our realm of
No,
being.
it's okay, it's okay. You've kind of figured out that I'm dead.
That must be a lot to take in.
It really is.
Do you want to talk about it?
Unfortunately, I don't think I can.
Oh, is that a curse?
No, you just have a meeting.
Oh, with who? Should I have dressed up for this?
What?
Should I have dressed up for this? Who's he
Okay,
meeting with?
I think my ADHD went off because I heard shada. I'm like, eh?
I'm bad at talking. That could also be it.
I think it was a combination of the two.
Cool.
It's not something you want to be dressed up for.
That's scary.
Unfortunately, that you should be scared or angry
Why did you say that?
because it's an asshole.
There's a few.
It's
I
the
hate
main
to say it.
asshole.
Hmm. Which who? Huh?
Uh, Arvo disappears, and you are.
Oh. Oh.
You see a shadow taking many forms. His eyes still yellow, red, and black.
Oh, stinky eyes.
Hello, Mumford.
Is there something you want?
Oh
Like,
no, I
do you
thought
just have
I.
nothing better to do?
Well, there was nothing on TV. My followers are being followers. I don't really need to do anything about them.
You know what would really help fill your time? Like, actually, really fill your time?
Oh, what is that?
Well, I don't have my list on me. However, woodworking is one. I heard a lot of people like metalworking, drawing, painting, baking. A lot of people like baking, sculpting, dancing, singing. There's so many different kinds of dancing. Playing an instrument, interior decoration, looking up trivia. There's reading is a good one. A lot of people like to read. Um, Getting into
Unfortunately,
film critique. Oh, getting into sewing. Yeah,
unfortunately,
reading's a good one.
I don't think that any of those would be of any entertainment to me.
Have you tried?
I don't think I need to. I am a god. And
You seem
you,
rather defeatist for a god.
and you do know that gods tend to revel in messing with the little ones' lives. I just taken that to another step.
Well, there's plenty of gods who don't. There's Lysander.
I
The god of
don't
soup
know.
is apparently really chill. Moradin likes soup. Pan is really chill too. I didn't actually get to talk to him, but he seems really nice.
Oh,
I,
Lysander doesn't like taking up any residence in anybody's life. Doesn't like messing with anyone's life.
it's not messing with anybody's life. He's
Well,
being genuinely really sweet, which a lot of people aren't.
how do you know that's not? How do you know it's genuine? How do you
Well,
know that you're not just another means to another end?
I mean, at least he's actually like treating me like a person. A lot of people who use me like a tool don't. So I guess I'd prefer that. And like, who's to say if
Understandable.
he's trustworthy or not? That doesn't mean I take it out on him. That's just shitty. It's called being a decent person.
Well, I've kind of given up on being a decent person. See, it gets really boring after
You're very defeatist.
millions and millions of years.
Maybe try taking up something other than godhood. You can try moving the ocean. Ooh, that sounds fun. Moving the ocean or checking out other planets. I mean, you have so many things you can do that's within your grasp, and you're just squandering it being an asshole. And really, if you do end up fizzling out of existence, there's going to be no one to mourn for you for any longer than a week, and that seems lonely.
Damn! You hear the DM just say, damn! No, I'm joking.
What was that?
But I've taken such utter joy from messing with your lives, creating my spires, and I think I'm going to take utter joy turning the ones you love into my loyal servants.
I mean, I feel like you haven't tried anything else. And like, there are habits that can seem really helpful, but in the end, they actually make you suffer more in the long run. Just because you have short term like gratification from it doesn't mean it's gonna always make you happy. Eventually, there's gonna be nothing. And
And
then
then
what do
I'll
you do when there's
find
nothing?
I'll find another person, another place to deal
Well,
with.
what if there's no people left? What
Oh,
if you're
there's
just
always
alone one
been.
day, all in the void?
Well, that's not. That's never going to be true now, is it?
Well, how do you
Gods
know?
tend to breed humans and people
That's really
alike.
gross. Don't say that again.
They create. They're always creating.
Well, that's
Would
fun.
I
You see,
ever
sculpting.
be a god of destruction without destroying?
I mean, you don't have to be a god of destruction. You could be anything you want. And if you want to be an asshole, I guess it's up to you. But I mean, people are going to retaliate. And just like negging people doesn't help your case because now I want nothing more than to introduce your eyes to my fist, but I'm holding back.
Well, all I really need to do is gain one more, one more spire, one more death.
Well, there's plenty of powerful people in the world. And even if you like mosey on in here and you go, oh, I'm so mad that people actually question me. Why can't I go around unchallenged? More people are gonna challenge you. And they're
How's
not gonna go so easy on you when they do.
how's that friend Juleke or whatever their name was?
I think they're still looking for their dad. I don't know.
Well,
We barely know each other.
they died once. Man, that was a brutal death.
That's sad. I hope they're doing better.
Thankfully, I have 3 spies now. Soon, it won't matter.
You just come in here to say, "Oh, I've got my door open. I got my door opener." You must be really bored. Again, sculpting, woodworking, dancing. There's so much kinds of dancing, and there's always new
As
dancing.
you get this list down,
Kavor calls Mumford and gets bullied instantly. Did they just want someone to challenge them?
yeah,
Maybe they should hire a sugar baby, you know? Just, hey, can you just say mean things to me sometimes and I'll pay you?
absolutely
Court
disgusting.
jester.
Huh?
Court jester would have been a better word than sugar baby.
Court jesters are sugar babies confirmed.
Is that what Kavor's followers do? Just, hey, Kavor, you're ugly. And then Kavor's like,
Oh yeah, humiliate me
Here's some
more.
money. No.
God damn. I try to make cool villains for these people.
Look, this is what you get for hanging out with us.
What are you doing?
your villains are very cool. We just have an instinct to bully.
Yeah, except we defeated 2 of the toughest monsters you could throw at us in 2 turns, but whatever.
Chimeras aren't tough. Anyways.
Yeah, it's 3 heads, it's terrifying.
It's just gross.
And a weird worm.
And a weird worm.
Polaire, as you fall asleep, you dream
The end.
of the first vision you had. That is all. How do you feel seeing that vision again?
Kind of horrified. Also, like, there's a little part of me that's like, man, this is kind of cool, but like we skipped the cool part.
Alright. And as everyone wakes up, Samuel has, like, a backpack and a suitcase. He's drinking from, like, a big gulp.
Do you
Blair
need the
just
pack?
Go ahead.
No, you.
Blair just has everything packed in his bags of holding because he can.
The bag of holding
yeah.
actually looks visibly full right now.
Well, like what does he need? An extra pair of underwear and like
I mean,
socks?
clothes. You don't know how long are going to be here.
Okay, yeah. But like for real, what does he need other than like extra clothes?
Bullets.
Well,
Isaiah,
those are in there anyway.
everyone's packed. Everyone's on the plane. It's not Blairen's plane, so it's just a regular ass plane. Samuel turns on the news. There's nothing new about the people from Polaire School. They're still comatose. And I think that's where we're gonna leave off for today.
All right.
Milos is there.
Yeah,
Still
no.
Still kind of sad.
I have
But
no
yeah.
idea who you are.
He hasn't had a conversation with you yet. and he won't until
We'll get
Jake
there.
comes back.
We can get there.
Anyways, that's the end of Not Good Enough. Sorry, that's the end of the episode.
That's it? Forever and ever?
All right, guys, just assume we beat Cabinet in one hit. It was really cool.
It was like
So
a
the
Night
rest of this we're
Walker.
going to be playing by ourselves.
No more DM.
Oh, we could do that thing they say in Dungeon Master's book where it says, hey, sometimes if you want, you can just swap who's DM.
That
They've
sounds
got a whole
terrible.
system designed. Yeah, they've got a system designed around it, but I don't think it would be great.
Anyways,
I think it's in the DNG.
we will see you next time. We hope you enjoyed it.
We love you.
Please like, comment, subscribe.
Marry us.
What?
Please
Vote.
marry us.
No, vote and vaccinate.
No.
Don't forget to carry berries with you.
Yes, for Dorian.
Otherwise, Dorian will feast on
Especially
your
in your
soul.
dreams.
Goodbye.
Bye.